Bonus. What if we want to return all the sublists in one big list instead of printing them out? Well, let's try something like this. Instead of printing out what we've selected so far, I will return it. And then down here, when I make my two recursive calls, I'll make a list of the first one and add it to the list of the second one and see how that works. And to make it a little easier to evaluate the answer, we'll go back down to just 2 people, so we know there should be 4 options. When we stare at it a bit, this looks pretty good. Here's the answer with both of them. Here's one, here's the other, and here's no one. But let's check and make sure that it's actually coming out equally. If it's coming out equally, I should be able to get these 4 elements out of the list independently, the 4 answers. Uh-oh, that didn't work. We can see that we haven't been building this up into a sort of an evenly balanced list. There are too many opening square brackets here, not enough in other places. I could try returning this as a singleton list, but it doesn't make us any happier. But here, if I return the base case as a singleton list and then concatenate these 2 lists together, I get the 4 separate parts of the answers I was expecting. Just to review that, I'm going to go back to the wrong world. Here's the wrong world, where in the leaf case, I just return the list of people selected so far, and then in the recursive case, I make a list of that and concatenate it with the list of the other. That actually doesn't work out. What I really want instead is to return a singleton list at every leaf, and then just gather them up. They may seem very similar, but if the depth of the tree is more than 1, if this is a long tree that might have 8 things at the bottom, the wrong way ends up adding too many sort of nested levels of listing. This way adds exactly the right amount. So here, let's just print out our answer. Now we can see that it's a list of 4 elements, both of them, just one, just the other, none of them. And if I add in Susan B. Anthony, a list of 8 elements. Nicely done. You followed along, gotten some practice with a brute force procedure to enumerate all the sublists of a list, and a little more experience with debugging.